Hello everyone and welcome to some more Legends of Runeterra. We are continuing our adventure in this weird little card game. I've been enjoying it a lot, to be honest, like the last couple of days, so I thought why not make another video about it. Today we are going to be playing a deck that I actually made. Now, I've been playing some and getting some cards, but the cards that I have is still very similar to the first deck that you receive. There are some changes, but not a massive amount. But let's get straight into it. I was thinking that I'll try and do, while I play, I'll try and explain some of the keywords for those of you that have not played, so that you can get more of a oversight of the game itself, because I think that is kind of important with a game like this. Just know a little bit about the keywords. Now, let's start immediately while we have these in our hand. We have, let's actually remove that. So we have a burst spell, Purify. Burst spells resolve instantly. So they are like instant spells in Magic the Gathering, except they cannot be counteracted in any way. We also have, let's see here, we also have Judgment, which is a fast spell, which is basically an instant spell from Magic the Gathering. We have slow spells, which are Avalanche. They are basically sorceries. You can cast them on your turn, but after that the opponent gets to act to them, and you can only cast them when you can cast creatures. We also have Creatures, which is creatures. You can only cast them when you can cast creatures. But let's quickly replace some stuff here. Let's actually remove Judgment only. I kind of want to keep Avalanche because we have a lot of... like, we don't have any creatures, basically. So I want to save Avalanche in case our opponent actually is quite aggressive. We can use Avalanche to clear his board early.
Don't worry. I've read all about this.
Well, crap. And ooh, Affectionate Poro. I thought you could only get one sort of Poro, but apparently you can get like any Poro. Like the Lonely Poro is, by the way, I think is one of my favorite cards. Like this little guy is so cute. It is incredibly cute. You'll see what I like. Oh, it's so good. We actually, like, I only have one Judgment in this deck, and we literally drew it now. What the crap? Like, look at this guy when I play his friend. Boom! He's happy! Jubilant Poro. Yes. Love it. I love it. Okay. But this is gonna be great. He can attack now, but if he does, we can use Radiant Strike to actually kill off one of his creatures. If he doesn't, if he keep playing stuff, we can actually cast Avalanche in like 2 turns. So this is kind of okay for us. Okay, her last breath is draw a card. So I think what we want to do, we definitely want to kill her. We want to do this. Boom, let's Radiant Strike here. There we go. Let's block like that. There we go. And he shouldn't be able to play anything either, and it's my turn. Now, the question becomes, like, we're only drawing spells. This is really bad. So, is it worth it? I guess we just want to pass here and wait so that we can cast Avalanche. I think that is our play. What was it? Attack, deal 2 damage to enemy nexus. Okay. We could actually purify that. I think that's actually a good plan. Making it a 1/4, it suddenly becomes very bad. Boom. There we go. Oh my god, we are literally only pulling spells. This is actually incredible. What I feel like with this game is that it has... The problem I find with the game is that it's a little bit slow. Like, there's a little bit too many animations in between every action. And I think the... like, there aren't enough card draw. I feel like the card draw mechanic in... like, there are so little card draw. But I guess it's because, like, technically each round or well, you draw a card each round, and it's like, I mean, you draw more cards than you would in Magic the Gathering, because basically you draw 2 cards in like a regular Magic round, comparatively, I guess. Maybe not. Like, I'm kind of not sure how to explain it. It's weird. Or I guess you do, yeah. Yeah, it's like you draw 2 cards every round instead. And you only have 40 cards, so maybe you don't really need that much card draw. But I feel like you should have a lot of card draw. Card draw is usually good in any card game. So... come on, useful card. Not super useful. That is kind of sad, actually. But I feel like this might be okay to just let through. Okay, we got Lux. That is good. So if you play anything, we can play Lux as our defender, which is really good. She can block the Sump Dredger without taking any damage. She starts with Barrier. Barrier is basically Divine Shield from Hearthstone. It negates the next damage the unit would take. The only difference is that this only lasts 1 round. Okay, that was kind of bad, but we are going to freeze him, I guess then. Boom. There we go. Skip the block. So freeze is a keyword that it reduces the attack power of a creature to 0. It doesn't matter how much attack it has, it goes to 0. Always. Like, he is discarding a lot of cards, which is good. The question is just, how are we going to handle this, like, smoothly? What is this? This is a 3/3. That is actually kind of good. I think we're going to play you.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
Boom, there we go. We got 4 Demacia. 4 Demacia is a really, like, it's basically just like +3/+3. Kill everything this round. That's basically what it should say.
I wonder.
That is a really good card.
My time has come. For the honor of my house.
Boom, there we go. The question is, maybe we should have saved mana. We could have, how much? Oh no, this is actually fine. This is actually really good. So next turn, what we can do, when he attacks, he's gonna attack with everything probably. We can just block with Lux and then use Judgment on her. Judgment makes it so that she deals all her damage to all attacking creatures. Or all battling creatures. So if I would attack with her and do this when he is blocking, I would kill all blockers if she deals enough damage. But this will kill all his attackers as well. So it is really good. This is actually really okay. Like, he keeps discarding cards, and we only have Lux here, but that is fine, because with Judgment, we're going to be fine. We just have enough mana as well, which is so lucky. I think he's going to attack immediately as well. Most people do, because then I won't have an opportunity to play a spell. If he attacks immediately now, I cannot play a creature or a slow spell, because it never goes to my turn. I guess you could explain it like this. Every round is separated into turns. So right now we're on his round, his attacking round. Now, he just did his turn, which was declare all attackers. Now my turn comes, where I have to declare blockers. So we're going to put a Lux there, no problem. And boom, boom. There we go. Bye. I think he was a little bit cocky with his Braum taunt, so that felt really good. Boom. Got a final spark. Okay, let's see what he does. If he plays something, we can already final spark it as well. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do that. Yeah, spend 6 mana. We can do another one of these. So we're definitely gonna final spark him here. And what we'll do next turn. It might be a little bit risky, but we'll do for Demacia. We should have... Yeah, we can actually kill him. Or, like, not kill him, but we can, I think, kill him. So I should have 9 mana now, which is nice, very nice. Oh, that is actually a really good play. Does he have Overwhelm? He does. So actually, not the best play. This is actually better, I think. Let's play the Fleet Feather Tracker. Boom, like that.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
There we go. Let's go like this.
Illuminate the enemy.
We don't attack just yet. Do this first. For Demacia. I just remembered because it's a slow spell, it's not an instant. Or a fast spell, rather. So I can't do that later on. But it's important that I do this, because this will give me another final spark for Lux. And now we can actually kill off Darius. Boom. And it also will deal 3 damage to his Nexus. Which is kind of a cool mechanic, I guess.
No more holding back.
Pew! Boom. There we go. Screw that dude. And next turn we can play Tryndamere, which will be like a really good play. Tryndamere is a really good late game card. He is a 8/4. Oh, that's something that I forgot to mention as well. Champions. So for those of you that wondered what just happened with Lux, I'll explain it with Tryndamere because it's a little bit easier to explain it with him. So Tryndamere, he's 8/4, right? For 8 mana. Doesn't sound that good. He has Overwhelm, which is basically Trample. So any damage that he deals that excesses the health of the blocker goes to the enemy Nexus. But he can also level up. So if he would die, he levels up instead, which makes him become this Tryndamere, which is a 9/9 instead, and he has Overwhelm and Fearsome. Now Fearsome, I think we talked about that. No, we didn't. Only creatures with power 3 or more can block Tryndamere when he's Fearsome. And this is a really good, basically, setup. We got some damage, or basically no damage through, really. But we did clear his board. He only has a 0/2, he has no cards in his hand. We are in a really good position right now. So he only has 1 card, that's why I'm going to play Tryndamere immediately. Boom. And what I can do now, when I did that... Ooh, yeah, I still think this is worth it. So we'll attack with everyone. And now we can grab this dude to go over there. Boom, there we go. Now he has to sacrifice the Academy Prodigy to either Tryndamere or Lux. He's probably going to block Lux, because Lux doesn't have Overwhelm. So her damage that goes over its HP won't go over to Nexus. Yeah, as expected. Now what we could do... That's maybe not... No, that's a bad idea, because he doesn't have any cards in his hand. We could cast Take Heart 2 times, which makes it so that Lux gives us another final spark, because if we spend 6 mana or more on spells, she creates a final spark for us. That is also her level up mechanic. If we spend 6 mana or more on spells when she is her regular Lux, she levels up and grants us a final spark. Okay, but this feels okay. We are definitely winning. We have way more cards in our hand, and I think he might be screwed this turn. Let's see here. Well, I mean, we might as well pass it. Okay, this is my plan here. Boom. We're going to pass over to our turn. Then we are going to attack with all of you guys. Boom. Play this 2 times. Give her double the buff. We create a final spark. Ah, there we go. He surrendered. So that is basically the game. I guess we'll try for one more game. The thing is, like, these games usually take a little bit longer than Magic games. Surprisingly, I didn't think they would. It feels like they should be faster, but you are able to be way more offensive and defensive at the same time. In Magic, every time you attack, you basically sacrifice your defensive capability. You don't do that in this, and that is why a lot of the time you can actually be way more aggressive while playing here, because your creatures, if they don't die, they will still be able to block. So that is, yes, I think that is a really good mechanic to speed up the game in a little bit, because it's really needed in this. As I've said, the animations take way too long. They consume a lot of time, and that is why I think the way that they handle attacking is way better. I think this is an okay start. We have some kind of good early game cards. The Omen Hawk is actually really, really good. I do like it. Plus we have the Fleet Feather Tracker. I think you surrender. I'm gonna tell you this. For those of you that sticked around until this time, there is a way to cheese the game if you really want to get cards really quickly. And that is basically just surrender immediately when you come into a game. You still get experience from it. I think you get 100 experience, 100 or 50 experience for it. And it is so fast to just queue into game, like surrender before you even chosen your cards. It is so quick, and that is the way to get cards quickly in the beta right now. So if you want to get like all these rewards, all these things unlocked as fast as possible, I think that is the way to do it, unless you have quests. Because you do get quests, like in most other games. What happened if we reroll? Okay, I think I need a quest to be able to reroll. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, we're not gonna play another game. Let's just leave it at that. It's like 17 minutes in. I think that's a long enough video for now. But I hope you do enjoy Legends of Runeterra. I think the game is really good. The problem I've mentioned the problems that I find with it. Usually too many animations, like it takes a little bit too long with the animations. It looks cool, but it's time consuming. And I also think that they are a little bit like with their cards, they are very, very cheap. Let's look at this. Let's go to the store, right? You can buy a starter bundle, which is you actually get a lot of cards from this. So this might be worth, like, I don't know how much 470 coins are, but you get 66 cards, including there we go. You get 6 commons, 4 rares, and 1 epic from each region. So this is kind of it's value, but obviously if you don't want to spend any money, not a good plan. Let's actually check real quick. Let's hope there is no important information here. I don't think so. Okay, so buying that pack would cost you. Oh, that is actually super cheap. Wow, 60. Like that is basically €6 or like $6. Wow, that is surprisingly cheap. Okay, maybe not that bad. That is actually kind of a good deal. But here comes the one that I feel is big. You can only buy wildcards. You cannot buy actual card packs, which you can open. So this is the only way that you're going to get cards in, which is like really weird for a card game. Usually, they just want you to, just buy the packs. That is usually the way they go, but not this time apparently. I don't know, man. And they have this weird in-stock mechanic. Like, why is that a thing? Like, look, you can't buy an unlimited amount. You can only buy 3 champion wildcards, and then you have to wait for it to restock. What? Like, it is weird. I don't think it's worth it. Like, it is way too expensive. Imagine the champion wildcard. That is basically $4 for 1 champion. That is a lot of money. I feel like that is not worth it, personally. But yeah, let's be honest. I've been talking enough crap. If you did like the video, remember to thumbs up. Also, comment down below what you think of Legends of Runeterra. Do you want me to play it more, or do you want to see some more Magic the Gathering? We are definitely going back to it, but what would you want to see more? Because I like playing both, and I would love your opinion as well. Also, don't remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe. Ignore what I said previously. Also, hit that bell for some more card game content. I've been Udalad. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.